All right, and we're back. Okay, so while I was away on break, I spent some time thinking about how I wanted to kind of take an overall look at the ship, figure out how to make it more efficient, stuff like that. So what I decided to do is went ahead and got that second ESM storage container and decided to put it permanently here. Instead of having it kind of move around and stuff like that, I basically want it permanently here all the time. I will eventually swap this out with an ECM when I have one available to me. Usually I get some by now, so I'm really get a bit worried now that I'm getting this far in the game without a high enough evasion score here yet. So I'm getting a little worried about that. But I'll snatch up. I may have to start making my own ECMs, but they only provide +3. It's a downward slope there. Anyway, so what I've done here, let me just kind of show you. This is my economy mode. So what I've done here is I have a point defense here, a point defense here, and a point defense here. These are my 3 point defense. Now, when they swap in, they're immediately useful. They don't really have a loading time, and so they're the best candidate to swap in and out things such as gardens and cryo sleep. So that's why I put my cryo sleep things here. That's why I put my garden here, so that when I go into yellow alert, all of these switch over to point defense, and they're immediately useful right away for combat. Even if I get caught by surprise and I got to load in these point defense things, they only take 10 seconds to come up, which is usually plenty of time before the enemy starts shooting at me. So these are probably the best candidates to swap in and out when it comes to economy things. Second of all, this was, what was this before? This was a garden up here, but then I've now converted this to the ECM. So I've got one ECM right here. I need a lot more of these, but this is all I've got right now. So I'm doing pretty good with that. I also decided to keep this reactor in all the time. I was swapping it in and out, and now it's kind of out here all the time because you want to keep your power grid stable. You don't want to be swapping in things out in and out too often with that. So now I have 3 total reactors here. This is yellow alert, which means that I can have all my containers in place plus sensors, but I'm kind of combat ready. Orange alert, where I swap out my sensors for something useful. In this case, a reactor that requires ammunition when it does things. But the thing is, I don't plan on moving when I put this in, so this is basically 16 power for free without the any problems because I don't plan on moving when I'm in this mode. And then finally, full red alert. Nothing happens because in full red alert, I would then swap these containers for something that is combat useful as well. Unfortunately, the only thing I could put in here that's combat useful are artifacts, and hopefully I'll get some later on that I can then use to replace these. This one can actually, this is not this is a hybrid module slot, not an actual dedicated, not a dedicated container. So I can actually swap this out with an ECM pretty early once I have an ECM, so or another point defense if I so desire. But this slot is a container only slot, and same thing with this one being container only. So the only thing you can swap into those things other than containers is artifacts, and so I plan on using those once I get those. Now, you might be thinking, hey, how about these artifacts? No, well, these artifacts don't do anything. So you click on them. All they're good for is just scrapping. So those are not the artifacts I'm talking about. I'm talking about the artifacts that actually give pluses to ECM and stuff like that. I also was thinking about, hey, is it about time that I just start going in and start taking on shields, and just go all lasers? Because right now I've got 2 lasers that kind of help. I am starting to break through some of the weaker shields with these, so if I had a little bit more laser power, I could do that. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to store this, go in here, and get a Blu-ray. Because Blu-ray to me, is a really good shield breaker. And maybe if not that, well, actually I could get this. So yeah, I think I actually might get this. So this is the ECM ray gun. It's really only good for taking down shields. But look at it has a 7 for taking down shields in a 9-second reload rate, which means it's pretty much taking down almost 1 point of shield power every second. And so that is really good. Plus, it does the EMP 20 seconds, which can take things down too. So, okay, so if I do that, I gotta, you kind of have to go all in here. You can't just go in willy-nilly, say, oh, maybe I'll test this out, maybe I'm not. No, you gotta commit to it if you're gonna do it. So if I get this ray gun, then I can then swap this laser in. So it'll be the ray gun plus 3 laser things. That might be able to do it. That might be enough. So what the hell? Let's just give this a try. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this ray gun and then swap this out with the other lasers. So now, if I go to my thing here, I've got ray gun and then 3 lasers. So that should be enough to do a lot of damage to ships, and I don't require any ammo to run all this. This is all power driven, and I do have enough power to drive it all. So I hope this was a good decision. I mean, I might be able to, I could back out and swap back out if I really wanted to, but at some point I'm gonna need space up here. So, all right, actually let me check my stats out. So if I go with that, that gives me, the stats button's kind of nice here. So this gives me 110 damage per minute to ships, 157 damage to shields. Modules I don't care so much about, but 110, 157. 110, 157. Go back up. So 113. So with my missiles actually do a little bit more ship damage per minute. And wait, what was that again? So 113, 70. I think altogether I was doing more shield damage and stuff. So actually it was a benefit. I think it was, because I was 110 ship damage per minute, 100 versus 113. I think this is worth the transition here. So I think I'm going to go with that. So let me set all my presets here. So load that one, load that in. Load that in, and then save that, load this one, load that in, save there, load this preset, and then save that one, and then finally this one. And load that in. And these can be turned off. Okay, and then save that. So this just do a test run to make sure everything's in place. So if I went to full combat mode, bam. Okay, yeah, everything's in place there. I back down. That swaps that back out. Swaps that out. Okay, I think my presets are good. I really, really like these presets. I'm glad they added this to the game. I was just reading the notes of the game saying that they added them later on, so I feel sorry for the poor folks who had to run this game without presets. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Let's see how that works out. When I go to full mode, yes, those are all on. Okay, all right, let's continue on our way now. And I am happy to have this other ECM because this gives me 1,000 capacity for metals and 700. You really need this to upgrade your ship, to have that extra bit there. So I'm glad to have that module. So all right, where am I at? I'm here at the top, and I have not done full discovery of this yet. Halcyon system. I could go down there to check things out. All right, let's. Oh, warp energy signals. I might want to avoid that. Let's walk around here. Yes, check it out, see how dangerous this is. This might be bad. Lifeless planet, definite warp energy signature on the surface could be precursor technology. Oh yeah, I think these are actually good ones. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is actually a good one. Okay, this guy, yeah, he's basically he does not seem like a military unit. He says safety to your ship, so I think we're good. Approach. Crew approaches. They suddenly get an unnerving feeling that somebody is activating really mind. You need help. Yes, I do. The robot states coldly, make a choice. Okay, so I've done this enough times where I think each of these relates to one of the kind of 6 resources. I think energy refers to your star fuel. Matter, I think that's probably metals or synthetics. Information, I think is currency. Life is organics, and destruction, I think that's explosives. So let me look at my little spreadsheet of things that I've recorded with this guy. So looks like I've done, yeah, energy. Yeah, I've never done energy, so that's probably fuel. Matter ends up being okay. Matter ends up giving me metals and synthetics. So 99 metals and 99 synthetics, and 1 exotic. Okay. And 1 fate point. Okay. If I go with information, I get 1 exotic and 222 credits and 1 fate. I have not done life or destruction. So I could actually use some fuel. And I wonder if destruction would give me explosives. You know, I don't need explosives at this moment, though. So I'm going to go with energy. Well, if I get energy, yeah, it's probably going to be fuel. I could really use the metal and the synthetics. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'll go with the metal and synthetics because I could use more of those. Let's do that. Yep, 99, 99 plus, just like I recorded last time I did this. Okay, so that's actually a good thing. I needed those resources. That's good. Yay. All right. I'll probably end up going around some more. I need to make sure that I have enough fuel. Places I can fuel up. There's a gas giant there. That's got anything here? Yeah, it's too far to tell. That's what I'm concerned about, is that I'll have enough fuel to make it all the way. If I don't have enough fuel, then I'll have to do the SOS button, which can bring a lot of warp creatures, which end up just beating me up. And that's not a good situation to be in. Or I could just exit. I don't want to go to Sector 3 just yet. And I do want to get to the 2 trade signals down here, so I think I might risk it and actually try to make the way through. So, all right, let's see if we can get some fuel from this gas giant. I want to avoid these asteroids, so because I don't want to get hit by them. It's odd because, you know, in real life, asteroid fields in space are actually really, really, really sparse, like hundreds of miles between the closest 2. So it's kind of funny that you go through an asteroid field, you might get hit. That's not the way it really is. So at least that's what NASA tells me. So fiery service regularly becomes fiery storms. Yeah, that's too risky. Okay, darn it. All right. So okay, let's go around. A lot of fuel I'm expending here. And I took a fire there. Small colony tech trader, the way it does the planet demands a small parking fee for landing on the planets. 10 credits. I could barely afford it, sure. Self-contained. Ask modest price. Usually they point out organics in the package are harvested at highest environmental protection standards. Buy 2 packs of medicine for 150. I don't have enough. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay. So if a fire like this ever happens and you're getting a little worried here, you could always store these things up here. Let them take care of the fire. Yep. Okay. And then we can load them back in after they take care of the fire. This is not a fire hazard. I think I'll just... It's just going to be repairs, so if I get extra metals, I'll take care of it, but I don't think I'm worried about right I really do need some nukes. I just can't afford the resources right now. Yeah, I mean, I need the fuel, and I need the explosives. Well, actually, I don't need the explosives anymore. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of not using explosives anymore, so... But I could need the explosives for other things. If I need it, I'll build it on the fly, so... Alright. Here. A weapon for 5 exotics. I've done this weapon before. It's actually a plasma weapon. I know they say it's a plasma weapon, but it's like a 2 by plasma thing. It's really not very good. I discourage you. This is not a good weapon. It's for 5 exotics. It's not worth that much. So don't get this. But if that's your style, you like plasma weapons, go for it. All right. I think I will... Another fire? It just said there was another fire. Or maybe that was from the past. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to check out this Alkian system. You know, I don't have the fuel for it, even to make it there. I am curious though. And it only cost me 7 fuel if I go directly to it. Tell you what, I'll load up these so that my stats for my asteroid deflection are higher. And go to it. Okay. So I'm not gonna bother going around. I don't think there's anything there. Nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back. And move on. It's not worth going to that it's not worth the 10 fuel just to, well, is it? Just to repair 1 bit? Yeah, of course it is. You never know what I'm going to be on the other side there. Okay, so let's repair that bit. Alright. Okay. Can I buy more fuel? Not much. I'm actually going to sell some more organics just so I can get more fuel. Don't like doing that, but I can really use the fuel. You know, and I think I will sell some explosives down to 50. Yes, you can convert explosives to star fuel, but let me show you. It's the cost. You actually are spending 2 to 1. So if I sell these, oh wow, it's actually, in this case, it's a 2 to 1 conversion for my converter. But if I sell the explosives for 1 point each, and then I buy star fuels for 3 points each, that actually ends up being a worse deal. So, okay, I guess I will not do that, and I will go ahead and do a conversion here. I'll just convert down to 100 here. Yeah, or like that, let's do that. Okay, that'd be good. I think we're good with that. All right, ready to go red alert and go to the next area. And hopefully I can get some more fuel here. Okay. Hopefully there's no fight. Oh, there's a fight right there. Alert. You know, I think I'm going to run away a little bit. Oh, these guys want to do a fight. I'm not really ready for these guys yet. They've got really good stuff, but I think they'll probably kick my butt. Let me think. Well, if you hit their one reactor, they only have one reactor. If we take that down, they got some good stuff. You know what? Maybe I will, because I just want to take that down, one reactor down. Oh, my missiles would be good for this one. Yeah, let's do it. And their shields are only 8, so I actually might be able to do this. So let's oh wow, they have really good evasion. 44, yeah. Okay, so I gotta try to get a lucky hit on that. If I can hit that one reactor, that can take the whole thing down. So let's just have everything shoot at that. And hopefully I don't die a horrible death here. I really could use a nuke right now. To do that, I can't afford any nukes. Is it worth it to swap in a launcher? Yeah, this is really a hard decision. Well, the thing is, if I do missiles, this thing will probably take them down pretty quickly. Yeah, let's just stick with lasers. Alright, let's see how this goes. If I die a horrible death, it was great knowing you, and I'll have to do another run. Come on, hit this right here, hit this. Take this down. Oh, come on, you gotta hit that. Come on, hit it. Yes, yes. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so now everything goes down, and they got this really awesome launcher. This is actually a pretty good rail cannon. I don't normally do rail cannons, but it's pretty good. It's got a good DPS and stuff like that. I really want this bridge because it's a 3-person bridge. The engine, nope, not so good. Shield generator, I could use another shield generator, but later in the game I don't need them. So, okay, let's just keep hitting that reactor. I would love to have this reactor, but right now it's just EMP'd. So let's keep hitting it, and hopefully we can take this guy down. There we go. Damaged it now. Six. I don't want to completely destroy it. Yeah. Okay, so it's down to 4. That's enough to really start fitting on other things now. I think I'll keep hitting it with the disruptor, the EMP railgun, because that doesn't do module damage. My other lasers will do. I don't want this module, so I think I'm going to start hitting that. I don't want their engines. So, but engines provide some good stuff, so or some good resources. So I'll just have everything hit this because I really don't want this container. All right. And that's at 4. So yeah, they're basically dead in the water while they're trying to repair the reactor. And my lasers can't seem to hit. Come on. 10. Come on. A little more. 4. Almost. Almost. And I think we're done. So now I have... Yay! Okay. So that was a good deal. That's probably 3 really good modules, I hope. Probably the ones I said I didn't want, probably. Ah, okay. So got the really awesome rocket launcher. How does this compare to this one? So takes a little longer to load up. shoots out 5, but they're only 1 point each. So, but still, that's 5 of them. I think overall quality, this one's still better because it's still more efficient with resources. It's 8 versus 18. This one has better accuracy. Yeah, it's just, this is better overall, I think. So, yeah, so the rail cannon, well, I'm actually going all lasers right now, but this might be useful later on. So let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take this. I'm going to scrap this. And then the engine is 10 versus my 13. It is more efficient on fuel, but I'm more concerned about the evasion. So I'll scrap that. It's 100 organics and 1 exotic. So, all right, so that was a good deal. Do I have enough to make a nuke? I do. Okay. Do I have enough to upgrade this? Yeah, I could do an upgrade of that. I think I'll wait till I'm over my resource limit before I start doing that. I would love to have some cheap nukes, though. I'm not using explosives. Okay, I think I'll continue to have the option to build a nuke when I need it. Alright. Lots of decisions in this game. Alright. Oh, and is my damage going to cause fires? No. No. That's, how much did I take? I took 6 points of damage. It's hard to find where all the damage went. That's, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so none of these are festering ones that'll cause some damage. Repairable onion station. This one's repairable. 60 metals. Okay, I think I'm fine right now. Okay. Alright. And making credits as we sleep. Good. Sentience. So give them 50 organics. Oh, sure, I think I can spare that. And then they'll probably give us selling the rarest crystals. Crystals, you know what that means? Exotics. So they're going to give us some exotics. So let's trade 50 organics for how many exotics? 7 exotics. So yeah, that's a really good deal. Exotics are usually worth 50 some, maybe 60 credits, and organics usually worth 1 each. So yeah, that was a good deal. Cool. Oh, and oh, another crystal too. Okay, cool. We even got an even better deal out of this. And this scraps for 4 exotics and 80 metals. So that's a good deal. All right. Okay, let's get some fuel. Not enough fuel. Man, fuel's going to be a problem. Ah, cryopods. There's a chance we can get a crew member here, and I definitely could use another crew member, so. Come on. Let's see. Open pods. Malfunction within a pod. Had a better option to give them proper ceremony. Yeah, so we basically made organics out of the dead bodies. We're eating dead bodies. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, so. Trade signals. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. So 1 exotic for 45 credits. I got a lot of exotics now, so I think I might do that. Oh, sell 3 for 150. That's even better. A self-contained pack of organics for 100. Oh, okay. So I don't want organics. I think I'll sell for. That's a good deal because that's, well, not really. It's, 50 each being sold for. I usually sell for 35. So actually, that is a good deal. Let's do that. And we'll be recently killed. for you. Okay. Some extra resources. Okay, cool. Can we do this again? Because I could definitely do more credits. Cool. Thanks. Can we do this again? Could use the credits. Well, I don't want to go too far because I want to use the organic or so the exotics to upgrade my thing. But this is a rare opportunity. I think I'll probably get more exotics later. So one more time. Okay, so that gives me a lot of really good. I'm now at 475 credits. That really is helpful. All right, so I think I'm done. Excellent. So doing pretty good. Okay. All right, let's prepare for battle for jump. Pre-jump sequence. Again, I want to worry about making a nuke. Yeah, I can't really. Could do plastic. Yeah, I still don't want to use all my, or most of my things. I'll hold off to that until I really do need it. By that time, it's probably too late. Alright, warp. Probably a fight. Oh, alright, so see the radar. Okay, go into economy mode. Probably be attacked as soon as I move. I'm getting low on fuel. Yeah, I know. I'm getting really low on fuel. Once you get low on fuel or run out, your options are to convert using the converter to convert things to fuel. I might have to resort to that. The other option is to run SOS, which means lots of fights. So, or even sometimes traders are nice to you, so it's kind of random. But more often than not, it's going to be warp animals that end up killing you. So. All right, just got some metals there. Hopefully, we can get some fuel. The crew is taking alien drugs tonight. Melage 4. Interesting. You see random things down here every so often. It's kind of funny. What the heck? I'm not getting any fuel. Please be a fuel thing. Okay, so you neither get fuel or explosive. I need fuel. But that'll probably finally, but that's not much. Hopefully I can get to a trade station too. I can't jump twice. I'd have to have some fuel reserves there. Let's see what's over here, I guess. Cold planet. Explore, 5 fuel, sure. Oh, I think you have to keep looking for the crew. Oh, we actually found him. The crew was rescued by somebody before us to salvage the whole vessel. Oh, okay. Oh, some modules. Good, good, good. Some fuel. Extra fuel, please. Oh, okay. 2 engines. 15. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm at 13 versus this one. So that one is better. That's 15. Not much better on fuel costs, though. These fuel costs are for when you're flying around in the star system. When you're jumping, that actually consumes the warp drive engine fuel, which is 50 here. So that's why that's still 50. And this one is still 15. Okay, so this one's better because it has the asteroid defense and the ship speed bonus. But has a higher overall fuel costs, while this one is lower on energy and lower on fuel costs. I need the fuel economy right now, so I think I'm going to go with that. And that's, oh, this is actually better, 34 fuel economy. I think once I get my fuel situation is resolved, I think I will swap to this one. In the meantime, I think I could scrap 42 versus 55, 22, 24. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of this one. I'll scrap this one. So I get some metals, synthetics. Why not fuel? I need fuel. All right. I know that reactors give me fuel if I dispose of them, so I might have to get rid of one of those. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so I think we're ready to jump. Oh, the other thing too you want to watch for is, is this actually drivable? Like where you just right click and fly straight over here versus jumping. These are far enough away where it's just more efficient to do a jump. Yeah, and I wish you could just jump past this, but can't. Hopefully no fights. Okay. Let's take a look around. Okay. All right. I really don't have the fuel to go looking around here. I think I'm just gonna jump to the trade area. I could really use some fuel. They probably don't have fuel. They got drones. I was hoping I wasn't be in this situation. So, will it let me? Well, no, it won't let me warp. I don't have enough fuel. What am I gonna do? So, what can I scrap for fuel? Will this give me fuel? Let's move this here, move that there. Okay, so if I scrap that, a little bit of fuel from that. Am I even using that? I am not currently using that, but as I get more crew members, I will need it. Nope. 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 Nothing. Yeah, fuel only 20. The reactor's worth more than that. Oh, great. Okay. I'm gonna have to convert materials. Alright, let's I've got some more. Let's just dump a whole bunch into this. I think I'll go down to 100, convert. That'll give me enough to do a jump. Actually, it takes me 45 to fly here. I'm going to do that. That's right. All I'm doing is right clicking. So it would have cost me 50 to do a jump. Oh, I need to convert. I'm getting attacked. Normally it would have taken 50 to jump here, but it cost me 45 just to fly here normally. So it was cheaper just to fly there. The benefit of flying there is that if you have a positive economy with your organics, you actually gain some organics just because of the flight. So, all right, 2 Phobian ships. And if they're the easy ones, this would be fine. They're probably not going to be the easy ones. I really want a higher evasion before I start taking these guys on. But they could give me fuel, yeah. Or what to do? It was 2 ships. I think I'm going to take a quick break to think about this. Well, no. What am I going to do? I'm gonna pay it. Yeah, I know that's the easy way out. I just don't want to risk it. I need to get my evasion up. I need ECMs. If I had ECMs, life would be a lot better here, so... Alright, we got fuel? We do. Okay. Yeah, let's buy some fuel. Let me sell my organics. Down to 100. Yeah, buy all your fuel. Okay, that's still not enough, but that's a start. And okay, if I do conversion of exotics, it's a 10 to 1. That's not, it's basically like 10, that'd be equal to 20 credits. But if I sell them, I sell them for 33. So, but actually they're already out of fuel, so never mind. I can't buy any more fuel. So I'll just continue with what I got here. Let's see if I can do repair my damages. Okay. Can buy packs of synthetics. Oh, robots. You know, he's not much more. I'll get these guys. I think I got enough drones for right now, and I could use the money right now. So I think I'll just go on my way here. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have time to really go around and visit all of these places because I'm already kind of low on fuel. Let me check out what's over here. Repairs and modules. There's probably better stuff here, so I'm just going to make my way jumping across here. Versus, I would rather like to explore here, but just don't have the fuel reserves to do that. All right, preparing for a battle. Warp. Maybe I'll get some fuel there. Oh, yep. I'm already in red alert, so... Okay, so a single medium ship, rapidly approaching combat range, powering up shields, is armed with 3 energy weapons. I think I could take this on. Yep, I don't have a choice. Alright. Another ship joins the attack. Now there's 2 of them. Great. Alright, so... Okay, so these guys have 3 lasers. That's basically what I've got. I think these are not as good lasers as I have. And same thing over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really need more evasion here. My evasion is a lot higher than theirs, so that's my only real advantage here. Okay. So let's take on this first one. I'll see if I can... Should I take out... 20 of 24, so if I take out their energy reactors, that should shut them down, because that consumes 2, that consumes 4. Yeah, if I can take down those reactors, let's see if I can, yeah, just kind of do it that way. Just focus on this, all that. Alright. Come on, shield. I don't have much of a shield generator, so I really need more. Do I need to do a nuke? It's going to be 30 fuel. I really can't afford that. Let's just see how this goes. Is there anything else I can swap in? I should have swapped in the heavy jets, but... too late now. If I do that, I'm going to lose my engine. Alright. Okay, let's fight. There goes my shields. And... Yep, there goes my reactor. Okay, well actually I didn't hit my reactor. Okay. And the only thing I got going for me is my higher evasion. I wish my evasion was higher. Okay, so I took out his reactors, but he's not firing anymore. Okay. Okay, so that's down now. It's going to take them a while to heal that. In the meantime, yeah, they're not generating shield power. Okay, so now I think I'll change my focus onto this guy. To try to take out those reactors. Okay, taking out those reactors now. So now they're down. They're about ready to come up over here. Okay, so now I want to keep these down. I think I'll have 2 phase lasers over there, 2 lasers on this, and that should keep them both down. Is this guy going to board? Let me get my fire guys up front, and then have them become fighters. Okay. Anybody else that can make fighters? They're my repair crew. Alright. So now I've disabled both ships. Hopefully they won't try to warp out of here. Nope, their lasers came back on. So let's get all 4 of my lasers over here again. Get my shield generator. Which one is warping out? Converted arrow 1. That would be this. So this one's trying to warp out. I think I can destroy him before he leaves. Yeah, I think I took out their power so they can't get away. Okay, so they're down to 1, so I'm going to now redirect. I think this one does 1 damage, yeah, so then I can just have the rest of these hit. Now I do which modules would I want to have, or actually what I don't want. I think I don't want that or that. Yeah, I think I'll just focus fire on that. Okay. I'll just auto aim these guys. The rest of them. And we're down. Alright. Won that without too much, so that's good. 4 modules. Awesome. Terrible. Worst engine in the game. I'll just scrap that. Metals container I don't need. I'll scrap that. Multi-container for food and fuel, maybe. And then a light laser, maybe. Okay, so now I've got excess resources. That's a good thing to have. Okay. Let's see, 174 fuel. I think I want to continue upgrading this slot so I can make this another point defense if I can spare it. Alright, so upgrade. And can I go ahead and go forward with the other upgrade, the hybrid? I think so. 60 fuel though. 400 will take me down. I could still survive on my organics and my explosives. But I don't need to do this right now. I do need to take care of the dump, so actually I think I'll use this extra metals I have to do some repairs. So let me turn that on briefly, and then turn that off now. Okay, so now I'm good to go. I think once I go over again, I'll have excessive resources, and then I can probably do an upgrade. Okay. Now that I have a lot more resources, I don't have enough explosives to use those. You know, I think I want more organic. I still want to have an excess of 100 organics with that, so I'm gonna not do that too. Okay. Oh, one guy's hurt. Do I need to be in combat mode? Nope. Let's go to this mode. Why? I loaded this mode. Why did it not load my sensors? Okay. And save again. So let me save it again to make sure it knows my sensors are there for that preset. And let's see if I can get some fuel. Come on, 200 fuel. Estimated risk of accidents is below average. Yeah, I'm the one who hits the below average. Let's see. Yep, of course. Accident. Yep. That has only 1 point of damage, but, you know, okay, I'm not complaining. I got 99 fuel out of that, so I'm good to go there. All right. One more. You know what? Let's see if I can... How much would it... Okay, so it's only 37. If you see my thing there, it says 37 fuel. For me to warp here, to randomly warp somewhere over here, it's 50, and that's because this thing requires 50 fuel. But in this case, I can just, you know, I got 10 plus 10 organics, so just flying here as it is, I think I'll get plus 11 organics, and it'll cost me less fuel. So let me just do that. Oh, custom ship containers. I forget. I think they offer these ESM1s, which is really nice, but I already got 2 of them. They won't give me an ESM2, is what I would really want, actually. Oh, but they do give me a second thing where it is 2 organics and 1 fuel container. That would be really helpful for my low fuel situation, so I can contain more fuel when available. Then I think the next sector, I think we get a lot of fuel. I think the next sector is the one where there's a lot of fuel depots. So in preparation for all the fuel depots, I think I will go there and buy one of those fuel things. So... let's just creep up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, cargo containers. Okay. Yeah, organics / fuel multi-container. That's the one I was thinking of, I think. Because that'll give me more fuel. It's actually double organics. It's like 2 organics and 1 fuel. I'd rather it be 2 fuel, 1 organics, in my opinion, but I can't be. That's just the way it is. I don't need metal, don't really want the organics thing. I'm doing well. This is actually the double, the synthetics metal one, and then this is, I think this is an ESM1. And obviously it's a really good container, that's why it's the most expensive. But I already got 2 of those already, so I'm actually good to go with that. So I don't need any more of those. So I think I'll go with this organics fuel multi-container. Yeah, so 2 organics. So it's actually 500 organics and 300 fuel, which is actually pretty good. So I think I will take that. I don't have room. This light laser's not really that good, so I'm going to scrap that. Oh, hey, that's 300, 300. That's 500, 300. I just spent the money on it. I could have just been using this, but oh well. If I start scrapping that, then I'll be over scrapped. So I could probably afford to do an upgrade at this point. Upgrade to hybrid. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And then I don't need this container right now, but I might need it in the very near future. So I will just hang on to it in storage. I would like to add another cargo slot for 200, but that would take me to 16 synthetics. That would not be a good idea in case I'm in battle and I need the synthetics. So, well, I could scrap these guys now. I think we're good there. Oh, so many decisions. I think I will scrap this now, and I might go ahead and scrap that. Yeah, 80, 80. Okay. And then, what are my choices here? I'm not ready to craft that just yet. That will be nice. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get that done. Yeah, let's do that. I could really use a nuke. Alright. Now let's go repair. $140, don't have enough. Let's sell some stuff. Need star fuel. Kind of low on all resources right now. Let's just start scrapping this stuff. You served me well, missile launcher. Thanks for all the stuff. Yeah, I want higher evasion, so let me just go and take care of that. Place that. Go ahead and save that preset. I've got 47 evasion. 54 now. Save that. Save that. So 54 evasion. Trying to get that up to 100 eventually. But really, where the heck are all the ECMs? Just not seeing them. Okay. I'll go ahead and this engine is pretty robust. 15, 13. Hopefully I don't lose my engine. It's always good to keep a spare engine and a spare bridge in case they get fully destroyed. But I really need these resources, so yeah. Okay. And now, do I have enough to sell? I think I'll just go ahead and sell down to, I want to do a kind of a 2-to-1 ratio here. So let's down to, we'll go down to 600. Oops. So 600. There we go. Good even number there. Sell my synthetics down to, say, 350. Okay, so now I have enough to repair. And then hopefully I'll have some more money left over for fuel. And it's all the fuel they have. Wow, I'm still running low on fuel. Luckily, the next sector is all about fuel depots, so I think we're good there. And let's see, how much yeah, not worth it. Okay, so, alright. Let's see what this other station will have. Hopefully some ECMs. Please be some ECMs. But they do have a three-way bridge. That will be really helpful. That'll give me a boost. That's basically like getting an ECM because it gives me a boost. This does have an ECM, but it's only 3. That's really not much. And or I can get a shield generator. It's not a good one, but 408. Of course you're that much. Yeah, I think I'll sell resources here. Let's go down to a cool 200. And then sell down to 400. Or thereabouts. Okay, 411. It's 408. Alright, let's get that bridge. Okay, so I want to show you here. So this bridge holds 3. This one holds 2. So if I go to full red alert, okay, my evasion is 54. Okay, so getting another person in here will give me probably an extra 4 or 5 points, getting me up into the 60s. And every little bit helps. So, all right, let's swap this out. Repair it. Okay, now this is where I want to get that third crew member, who is the bridge skill, and put him on the bridge. Okay, so now I'm at 58. I was hoping to be a little higher than that, but you know, it's better though. So, okay. So let's go ahead and save that. Get my other presets. Let's load that preset. Swap that in. Move him over. Okay, save my preset. Okay, then for these other ones, I just kind of do the swapping manually here. So this, replace that. That gets saved there. Anything else that can be used in combat? No. So I'll just go ahead and save that as regular as well. So it's save for this one, save for that one. For both orange and red. Because nothing else is useful in a battle. And then change this one over as well. Okay, I don't have to reassign the guy because he's doing something else. Save that. Okay, so test, swatch that over, switch it over, switch that over. Okay. Alright, so good to go. And I have a spare bridge now, if I need to go back down to that one. Yeah, I really want more ECMs. Should I buy that? It's 104. I'd have to replace this at the time, which I could do that. Can I spare the... It's only 1. That won't bring me up much, but... Is it worth it? 104. I would need more resource to sell. It's really not a very good one. What if I built one instead? Because... Let's see. Because this is 3 just like that one. You know, cost me these resources. And yeah, I think it's cheaper. It's like, it's basically 20, 30, 50. So it's 50. Okay, well, it's 50. This is kind of 1 for 1, so that's 50. That's probably 40. That's 90 plus 50-ish. That'd be 100 and some, versus just buying this outright for 104. Well, that's actually cheaper, and it's armored. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and buy that. So, I'll need 104, so I need 100. So sell some more. Okay. So now when I'm in this mode, red alert mode, I'll swap that in, get me up to 61 evasion. Again, trying to get this up to 100. Save. Save twice, save 3 times just to make sure that it receives that. Okay. Alright, so for this battle, it's going to be a pretty tough battle. I think I'm fully healed up. I could use more fuel, but I think I can make it. Yep. You know, I'll go ahead and sell down to 100 synthetics and 200 pills and buy fuel. Okay. Alright. I went through a lot of resources there, but I think I'm good to go now. Alright. Are these weapons any good? Not really. None of them are ballistic. At this point, I'm doing all lasers. This next battle is pretty much going to be a hard one. If I remember correctly, they got an exotic. The nuke going to be hitting me. I think I can take it down with the 3 point defenses I've got, so I think I'm fine there. I think the shields are pretty thick. I don't know, but this is a good time for a quick break, and then we'll get this battle started.